Well, hello, Stampers. It's the Pampered Stamper. Happy Monday to you. It's time for Cheer Corner. And you'll have to excuse me if I appear a little bit rattled. I had a little bit of time before doing Cheer Corner, and I thought, I may as well check in for my trip tomorrow because I fly tomorrow to back to Canada, to Toronto. And I have this weird email from KLM saying that um, denied um, boarding voucher. And I'm thinking, denied boarding? And I have a voucher for 800 euros, which is wonderful. That's like $1,200, but I'm not so excited about the denied boarding. So I'm checking my other emails from KLM, and I've always flown KLM as much as I can because they've been so reliable. I've never had anything happen, nothing but good things. And now I see that my direct flight to Toronto has been changed, and I have a stopover in Chicago, which means I won't be able to visit my mom and I might miss my train ticket from Aldershot to Chatham. So, yeah, it's left me just a little bit rattled, wondering what to do and if there is anything I can do other than hope that I can still make my train and hope that I can, yeah, that it all works out and that mom isn't too disappointed. She's such a sweetheart. Anyway, Cheer Corner. I think I need a Cheer Corner card. Anyway, I guess with lots of travel, it's bound to go wrong once in a while. So we'll just have to deal with it. Anyway, let's have a look and see what we're doing today. We are going to be using the Trucking Along bundle. And what did I do with the punch? Here it is, the truck punch. And I'm hoping to do a class with these in September. Okay, so if you're interested, let me know. I have a feeling I'm going to have time too short. Ik kom tijd te kort, as they would say in Dutch. And yeah, so today we're starting with a piece of thick white cardstock, and it is 8¼ inches by 6¼ inches high. And then we have a piece of pattern paper from the One Horse Open Sleigh, and it is 6 inches by 3 7/8. So it's just a super simple card base because when you have pretty pattern paper, you really don't need to do anything else. But I wanted to show you a fun trick with the truck punch. So I had some pieces of small white cardstock and they must have blown off my desk with the wind from the window. So now I'm using a nice fresh piece. And someone is trying to call me, and you know what? That's okay. I have turned it off, and it's some kind of weird a +91. Okay, anybody from Europe wondering what a +91 number might be? I don't know what country that's from, but anyway, it might be KLM trying to call me, but hopefully the buzzing will stop. I have it on. I'm going to hit decline. I put it on Do Not Disturb, but it still disturbs me slightly, because I can hear the buzzing. Anyway, the purpose of Cheer Corner is for me to make a card and for you to nominate someone to receive this card. Now, I realize that this is kind of a Christmassy card and you might not want to send a Christmas card right now. So if you have someone that needs a card, just let me know and I will send them a card that's already in my stash, okay? So we're going to stamp the truck with Early Espresso, and we're going to actually stamp 2 trucks. Okay, so 2 trucks. And then I'm going to clean this off. I have a few other cards to share with you as well, and I'm so excited. I have made so many cards for my St. Jacob's retreat. Tina and I have so much inspiration that we decided that instead of getting a 10-card PDF tutorial, you're probably going to get a 20 or 25 card PDF tutorial, and you were going to just go home with so much inspiration. So I'm hoping that if you haven't signed up, if you've been sitting on the fence, there's still a few spots, not many, but you might get lucky and still get in. So now I'm going to take Real Red. I love a Real Red truck. And we're going to use this stamp. And I really should stand up. I call that rising to the occasion, because then you kind of go over top. And I hope I did that right. Yeah, it looks quite good. And I even like it that the fender's a little bit not stamped perfectly. It's like this vintage truck. We have a oh crap, look what I just did. I made a brown truck. Maybe I'll go with it. You know what? I'm going to do it. And brown and red, it's probably going to be some really weird color. It's black. That's terrible. Okay, we're going to do another truck. That's not good. That's why when you're done with an ink color, you should always close it, because when ink pads are open, they look deceptively similar. And that's why, did you know, take a look at my Early Espresso. See in the inside in that little trough, there's a sticker. Now I'm just going to close this up and look. See, on the back, there are stickers, extra ones, and you can put them on the front of your ink pad and you can put them inside so that you know, to help prevent those kind of mishaps from happening. It can still happen, as you just saw, but you know, I'm a little stressed. Traveling, pre-travel stress is real. Okay, now I have to open my early espresso again. This is going to be a classic squirrel session, I think. And you know, I was doing so well, but I thought, well, maybe KLM's been hacked, and maybe this isn't real. I mean, how do you don't often get an 800 euro voucher? And you know, a couple months ago, I received a birthday voucher from them, and then I got another one, and then apparently they've been hacked. So I thought that was what happened this time too, but apparently not. And then I thought, well, do I call them? Anyway, here, let's get back in the picture. I'm going to stand up again. There. I've got the wiggles. Like, I didn't do that very well, but that's okay, because watch this. We're going to punch out our one truck. So you open up your punch, slide it in. Oh, I forgot something. We have to give our tires. We have to do our tires. Okay, that's what this weird stamp is. Those are the tires. Okay. And they go like, oh, and they go like this with the half circle at the bottom. So line up the full circles with the center of your tire, and then you're pretty good. I'm going to do the same one here, but this is going to be stamped off. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I have to say, I have a bit of the jitters. I have the jitters just from nerves, just from being stressed out. And that's not a good feeling, I have to say. Not happy with it. All right, that looks okay. It's okay. It's not perfect, but you know, sometimes good enough is good enough. So we're just going to open this like so and slide the punch to where you want it to be. And when you're happy, then you clamp down and you use two hands. Okay, now we're going to do it with the second truck. And so I kind of slide it around till it looks that it has an even margin all the way around. And when that's the case, then I take two hands and squeeze all the way. So first you clamp down just a little bit. Okay, and now, which one did I mess up? Oh yeah, I messed up on this one the worst. Okay, so we're going to take our snips and we're going to, well, I don't want to close these yet. And we're going to trim off right along this line, a little circle, make it a little rounded, and then like so. And this is going to be the little trailer that goes behind the truck. Now, this is not my original idea. I've seen a few of them done on the Stampin' Up! Website. And all we need to do, now did that fly away too? No, I have a little piece of early espresso. And I'm just going to cut a little, like so. That's going to be my trailer hitch. Very fancy. And then we'll do that in a minute. Now we need a little bit of adhesive. I'm just going to go like so. And put my hitch across. So way too much glue. I know. And now we're going to do the same thing here. A little bit of adhesive. It's way too much adhesive. I'm well aware. It's one of those days, you know. Look at that. It's a good thing I'm just kind of wiggling it around so it doesn't ooze. Oh, I can't believe how shaky I am. And I swear I haven't had any wine. This is just travel stress. Okay, we're just going to leave that and let it dry for a minute. Just gonna, whoa. I should have just used tear and tape, to be honest. Okay. Will it move nicely for me now? No. I've made myself, I'm now in what one call a conundrum. We're just going to leave it laying there, and I'm going to take this paper, and we're going to put some adhesive on that. This is the easy part. I don't think I can mess this up. You messed up any cards lately? Maybe you want to share a messed up card story. Pictures would be great. I think I should give a prize for the most messed up card. Yeah, I haven't done anything upside down lately. If you wanted to like step this card up a little bit, you could mat it if you want, but it's really not necessary. There. Okay, So now we are going to put a few, this will hold my truck together, okay? Gotta take out all the tools in the arsenal. There, put a dimensional over top. Here, right over top of my trailer hitch. That's gonna hold it on. Do not allow yourself to be defeated easily, ladies and gentlemen. One more. Okay, and we'll take them all off, the backings. Do this now. Oh, look at that. Now we have a sturdy truck and trailer. We're not done yet, I have to say. I probably shouldn't have done this, but we're going to do this. We're still going to add. So there's our truck and trailer. He's coming along down here. Okay. Now, the reason I did this, someone realized that we have this tree. And do you know where that tree is from? I'm going to tell you. It is from, I mean, there's a tree in the trucking along bundle. See, right here. See that tree? Right here. But you have to fussy cut the tree. And we don't always feel like fussy cutting. Well, in the Zany Zoo, there is a tree die. You see it? Right there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So we are using the tree die. So we're just going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back of that little beauty. And then we're going to slide it down off my table, and then we're going to put it like this into the tree. I mean, into the truck. It's got a little glue on it. And now, I had a few more pieces. I have one here. I've cut them out already. And you know what? I was going to stamp another one for you, but I don't know if I'm going to. Let's have a look. In this bundle, there are 2 stamps for the little rails on the truck. Now, you just have a look. I should come and go and see if there's anybody commenting. So let me do that for a minute. I only do this once. And let's see. See if anybody is watching along with me. If not, I'm in the wrong page, which would just be so crazy if that's happening. Oh, thank goodness. I am on the right page. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Linda and Betty. Yeah, it's one of those days. I don't get it too often that I freak out, but I have to say I'm a little bit freaked out. And you know, I will show you these little guys. So here's my white piece is now gone. I swear everything is blowing away on me. Here's the here, let me go back to my mini cam. Okay. This is the only white piece I have laying around. Honestly, how is it possible? It's gone. All right, don't stress, Jackie. Turn this around. Our bear is going to be upside down. And here we go. Look, there's our little truck piece. And then you can leave it like that plain. And if you really want to be a self-punisher, you can try to layer them. So I'm just going to do one here. And then I don't know if I can layer this. Not bad at all. So I don't know, I think I would just color it with the blends instead of layering it. I would use them separately, but you can do you. I've cut them out. And now I've also stamped and cut out the presents. So the presents we're going to put on a dimensional. And you know, you're going to laugh at me. Oh no, here they are. Oh, and guess what? I found my dimensionals and I found my white piece. I had just moved it over to the far left of my table so that it would be out of the way. And you know what? Like you, I'm way too hard on myself. I really should be kinder to myself. So here, we're going to put these in the truck. How cool is that? All right, you guys want to see this, don't you? You want to see it? Let me find it. Here we go. Look, see, there's the presents, and then there's the one that goes inside the presents. And you know what? They're on a block somewhere. They're not in my case. Let's see. Okay, maybe I won't be showing you. Oh, there they are. Yep. Here. I'm just going to take that off. It's been a very multitasking kind of day. I've been prepping and photographing projects for my St. Jacob's retreat. And then I was making this and deciding what to put in my suitcase. I still have to go to the grocery store, you know. So there we go. There's the presents. And then we take the next one and then you carefully line it up. I'm going to stand up again. And there you go. And then you can cut it out. And if you're not doing it on camera, you can do it a lot better than that. So here we go. Now, I should have put those rails on right away. There they are. Okay, and I thought that maybe I would only put the rails on the truck. And what I'm going to do, instead of trying to, you know, adhere it to the truck, I'm going to take my dimensionals and cut a thin little piece. If I can get my hand to steady. There. And we're going to put that on the back, and then it will pop up and look like it's attached to the truck. Okay, so that's just a little trick to save you a little bit of time. Here it is. And do you guys, have any of you taken advantage of the kits collection sale? Do you have a favorite kit? There. Look at that. Isn't that great? I think it's such a nice card. Yeah, I kind of want to put a little guy in the window. If you're good at drawing, you could draw a little person in there. I am not going to attempt that. But I did promise that I would show you a few other cards. And I thought it might be fun to show you some of the things from Zany Zoo. When I get back, or when I'm done, whenever I have time again, I will be doing a TP card with Zany Zoo. So I have all the stuff in an envelope, and I cut out a bunch of the dies. Now this one I fussy cut from the paper, okay? And then let's just leave it on the white so you can see. So he's fussy cut from the paper, but these guys are all die cut from the paper. It is so much fun. It's a great set. And then here is the llama, the knitting llama. I think she's so great. Have any of you guys ever had lash extensions or fillers or whatever? I did that once and I felt so glamorous, but you have to sit there for almost an hour while they do that, and then they slowly start falling out. So it's quite a thing to keep doing. So I didn't keep doing it, but they are beautiful. Okay, so there are all the pieces from the Zany Zoo paper. It's just a fun. These would be great cheer corner cards because they just make you smile when you see them. So I think this is a fantastic set. And I would have done it as my Sweet Tuesdays for this month, but it's back ordered. I think it'll be available again very soon. So I'm going to tuck those into the bag so that they don't get blown away by my fan. And now, before we finish off, I have a few cards to show you that I was talking about. Take a look. This is the shaker card with the Oh Happy Day. And I think we did these just, you know, I've made so many cards that I can't remember when. So I don't know if I'm giving you a sneak peek for one that I've pre-recorded, but great. These cards are still available, and they're called Exploring in Color, and they're a paper pumpkin add-on. Super great deal. And then here I did it with, I stamped right on that paper on the card with the Fun on Wheels. Just so nice. And then here is another one. This is from that typewriter set. I think it's called Just My Type. And this is the in color jute trim taken apart. Isn't that great? So yeah, I thought it would be fun to share these cards. So my YouTube channel is doing really well because of the shorts, I think. And I'm just like, I think I'm 85 people short of having 14,000 views. So if you want to do something really nice for me, head on over to YouTube and check out some of my shorts, and or whatever you want. There's all kinds of great videos there. So if you haven't done it yet, please do so and share with your friends. It would make me so happy. I think the last time I traveled, I asked people to subscribe to my channel to see if we could get to a new level, and so many people did, so that when I landed after my long flight, it was just so much fun to see while I was flying, you guys were all commenting, you made it, you made it. So I'm not sure if I'm at 5,600 or 5,700 subscribers, but wouldn't it be great to get to 6,000? Let's aim big. So share, tell your friends to subscribe to my channel, and that will help me not be so sad about my having to fly through Chicago. Anyway, thank you so much for being a part of my Stampin' community. Thank you for dealing with my jittery, shaky hands for the stress. And I'll put on my big girl pants and make a few phone calls to my mom and my daughter and let them know what the new reality is. All right, have a super day, and remember to nominate someone for Cheer Corner. Okay, bye. Hey, Rachel. I'm just going to make 1 sec, okay? I'm just there. All right, now we're good. I just want to make sure that my Minicam has stopped, because last time I did this, just a second.